Hey Frontline fans, welcome back to Comic Frontline. And fans, you're back with me, Mike Spider Slayer, getting ready to do that all-important comic book review so you, the fans, can make a decision on what comic books to buy. And today, guys, we're going to be talking about The Walking Dead issue number 158. That's right, guys. Man, this book was crazy. This is otherwise titled as Queen and King. And here on the cover you get to see Negan that has Alpha in his hands. Now, is he courting her? Is he trying to get with her? Does she remind him of his wife? Like, what's going on in this particular issue? We've seen Negan in the past couple issues go to the Whisperer group, and it looks like he's trying to fit in to be part of their group. Okay, now this book is written by Robert Kirkman, and its art is done by Charlie Adlard. The artwork is consistently well done. Here's a picture of Beta here, as you get to see all the little details, and you know, this scruffy beard, and he's wearing like half a flesh mask and whatnot, which I thought was really cool. There's not much action in here, but there's always good, you know, facial expressions in here. Really interesting to see Negan in this book as he kind of bows down to Alpha, which I thought was kind of, you know, something that you haven't seen as him giving in the book as well. You get to see Negan kind of fight off some zombies in this book. So the pages were really nice, and I like the artwork in the book. It's always really consistent. So book was really good this time around. It has an awesome cliffhanger. If you guys haven't read your issue yet, please come back, read your issue, and then come see me and leave me your thoughts below on what you thought of this issue and what you think is going to happen Negan going forward. So keep that discussion going. Alright, so we're going to recap the story. In this book, once again, we see, like I said, we see Beta in here, who is not fond of Negan. And Alpha is really giving a strong consideration about letting Negan into the Whisperer gang. But he has to earn his keep. And Negan in this book is absolutely flawless. Just when you think you can't write the character any better, he just shines in this book. It's one of his best moments ever in this book. When he kind of submits to Alpha and accepts her leadership, he just says words like, "I ain't gonna lie, this shit's giving me an erection right now." It's just stupid stuff like that. But you see him in this issue, you know, try to fitting in with the group. He, you know, feeds the horses, he kills a pig, he does things that he hasn't done for the first time. He fights off walkers in the book, or roamers, whatever you want to call them these days. He fights them off, and what happens is you wind up seeing Beta looking over the shoulder of Alpha, and he just doesn't trust Negan. It doesn't feel that he fits in, and that he should have died a long time ago, but Alpha is giving him a strong consideration. Things really start to come to a head here when Negan actually witnesses a rape that is going on, and he actually can't believe that their own people would rape each other. And what happens is, we all know how Negan deals with the rape situation. He doesn't go for it. He doesn't believe in it. And he winds up having this talk with Alpha. And Alpha sits there and gives him this line of shit, saying, you know, we have to be strong to survive. Civilization is not the way it once was. And he's like, that's bullshit. He's like, you're lying to yourself. He's like, you don't even know what you're talking about. He's like, me? He's like, I lost something. He's like, I lost something important, something that meant something to me. I have no feelings. He's like, I'm not happy. I'm not sad. He's like, I don't get angry. I don't have any emotion whatsoever. And it was really interesting. And you could see that Alpha was getting frustrated. And she was upset about the whole situation. And in this book, you're like feeling like, holy crap, like, is Negan, I kind of had the wrong thought about him the whole time. I think he's really turned the table here. I think he, deep down inside, he's a good guy, and he just really looks at things in a different perspective. But just when you think about that, and Alpha says, you know what, well, maybe you belong here. And Negan just sits there, maybe, and he gives a smirk, and the next thing you wind up seeing is, boom! He just freaking slices her throat right open, and you're just like, oh my god, look at that. And it's just like, there is that cold, heartless Negan that he just said that he was. He didn't feel himself. You know, he doesn't feel for himself. And he's just like, all right, let it go. Take it easy. Let it go. And the next thing you wind up seeing is he slices her neck and slices it and slices it and slices it. And the next thing you wind up seeing is that he holds Alpha's head in his hands, and the dialogue that comes out of his mouth, and he sits there and he goes, wait until Rick gets a look at you. So what does this prove here now going forward? This shows that Negan never wanted to belong to the Whisperers at all. He wanted to get close to the leader, and just when the leader decided to trust him, boom, slices her heads off, and now he's going to deliver that head to Rick, and he's going to prove to Rick that he wants to work with Rick. I think that's really what he wants to do. Whether he's going to call on Rick or not, I'm not sure. Whether Rick will trust Negan, I don't know. But this is a big trust issue thing, because right away, Rick thought that Negan was going to go to the Whisperers and rat them out. Instead, he takes out the leader. So this could gain Rick's interest here. Now, what will go forward with the rest of the Whisperer group? Well, Beta could be in control and go after Negan as well here. So there's a lot of things yet to be determined. We didn't see any other characters in this book. No Rick, no Eugene, who's on the other side of that microphone. But this issue alone was really awesome, especially when it comes to the Negan moments in here. This was a fantastic read, and I think you'll really enjoy it, especially if you're the fan of Negan. And this is some of Robert Kirkman's best writing for this character, because he convinces you that Negan may not be a half bad guy. He just looks at things at a different perspective. But then when you least expect it, boom, he just kind of just like, oh, he is that asshole, you know? So really good book. I love the story here. 5 out of 5. Guys, leave me your comments below what you thought of The Walking Dead issue number 158, Queen and King. And fans, thank you for watching Comic Frontline. And until that next comic book review, this is Mike Spider Slayer signing off. Take care, fans. See you soon. Bye.